is Jasola. I'm a fashion designer and you are welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Daisy's Wardrobe. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're an existing subscriber, welcome, welcome, welcome. So today I'm talking about how to start a boutique business in Nigeria. I'm an African-inspired ready-to-wear fashion designer and I've been in business for almost 10 years. And in the last 10 years of my business, I've owned 4 clothing boutiques. And so I believe I have the knowledge to share with you on how to start a boutique business in Nigeria. So when I first started my business almost 10 years ago, my first boutique was a very, very, very small space. And when I started, that was the first time I was putting out my business to the public. I made the decision to start with a boutique and not run my business online or at home because I felt that I had the audience to build my business at home or online. And back then, there wasn't really much of online. So the first step I would say in starting a boutique is registering your business. I've said this so many times in all my previous videos. It is very, very, very important to register your business. When you want to start a boutique business in Nigeria, it is usually required that your business is registered because when you find a location for your business, you are usually asked for your certificate of registration of your business as a limited liability or an enterprise or a business name. If you don't have this, a lot of landlords will not accept you as a tenant. Also, if your business is not registered, you cannot open a business account with any bank in Nigeria. So you see, it is very, very important to register your business. Then you now go to what kind of boutique do you want to start? And the kind of boutique you want to start will depend heavily on what you sell. So what do you sell? For example, I sell clothing. I have sold clothing for almost 10 years, and that will determine the kind of boutique that I will have. There are different kinds of boutiques depending on which one that you want. Then you need to know your niche. I have talked about this, what is a niche, in my previous videos. You can go and watch that as well. So when you know your niche, knowing your niche will also help you to also know the kind of boutique that you want to start, and also in determining the kind of location that you want to situate your boutique in. Having a niche is very important because having a niche will make your target audience to know what you are for. So for example, you sell women's clothing. What kind of women's clothing do you sell? Are they casual clothing? Are they formal clothing? Are they office clothing? Are they for shoes? It can be shoes for children. It can be shoes for women. It can be shoes for men. It can be even shoes for both men and women, or men, women, and children. But you need to have a niche because when you have a niche, you are able to target your audience better. And these your target audience. Are they men? Are they women? Are they children? Are they young people? Are they older people? It all depends on your business. And when you now figure out who these target audience are, you ask yourself, where is the best place for me to find these people? Where can I find these people? Which area, which location, which vicinity? Now, when you know where you can find them, the best place you can find them, don't just say, this is the only place I can find my target audience. You need to have more than one. And why do I say you need to have more than one? If you have only one place to target your audience, if the pricing for that location is more than what you have available, what are you going to do? So you need to have an alternative place where you can target your audience and it's within what you can afford. And that now takes me to your location. So when considering the best location for your boutique, there are 3 things you need to consider. You need to consider the traffic, you need to consider the visibility, and you need to consider the price. It is very, very, very important. There's no point starting a boutique in a place that has no decent amount of traffic. There's no point starting a boutique in a place where the visibility is non-existent. And there's no point starting a boutique in a place where you can't afford. Or even if you can afford it, because it's affordable, no one can find you there and there's no traffic there. So these things are very, very, very important in determining where the location of your business will be. Your location will determine how much you will spend when you want to start a boutique business. There's location A and there's location B. In location A, if the rent to start a boutique is 200,000 naira, if I budget 500,000 naira or 400,000 naira, that would be enough to start the boutique business and every other thing that I need to do for my business. And if I choose location B and the rent there is 500,000, 600,000 naira, 1 million naira will be enough to start a boutique there and do all the initial things that I want to do to get the boutique up and running. I hope you understand the example that I just gave. The location of a boutique will determine how much money you are going to spend to start this boutique. When you have thought of a location of where you want your boutique to be that is affordable for you, it'll be good for you to visit that place and see where is the best place to locate my boutique there and find the available spaces for rent. And when you do find these spaces, there are things that you need to consider. Don't just go for the fact that the place looks very nice, the place looks very pretty, the ambience is, there are a lot of places that when you go there, the ambience is beautiful, the place is nice, very neat, very clean. But when you start business there, when you move your boutique into that place, you're crying every day. It happened to me years ago. When you have found a place, before you pay for it, you need to do your findings. You need to speak to people within that vicinity or people that have shops around that place. Be nice to them, be cordial, speak to them, be friendly. Just ask them, I'm moving into this place, what do you think? Do you think it would be a good idea for me to move my business here? You can ask the security if the security is forthcoming. You can look around. What is it like? Is electricity okay? There are some places they will tell you we provide 24 hours power and you have to pay some ridiculous amount of money for electricity. And then when you move in, you find out that's not the case. You find out that you've been scammed. And then all you just do is shout, complain. And they're not doing anything. Your money is gone. And no one is willing to refund your money. Even if they accept to refund your money, it's going to take a very, very, very long time before you get that money back. So you need to look out for all these things. Even running water. There's some buildings that you see them, they're very beautiful, they're very nice and all that, but their toilets don't have running water. Visit this place a couple of times. Do as much as you can to find out information. Because the thing is, whether you find the place by yourself or you use a real estate agent to help you find this space, you still need to do these things. The real estate agent is not going to do it for you because at the end of the day, to be very honest with you, the real estate agent is just after their commission. The commission that they're going to collect from you leasing or renting that place. They kind of don't really care about you, honestly. They just want to get their money. So you need to take your time and do these things. Do your homework, do your findings. And if it's in a serviced building where they are going to provide you with certain services, before you pay for this service, before you commit yourself to renting this place for your boutique, you need to confirm and really, really confirm that what they have said they'll be providing for the service charge is being delivered, not just to you alone, but to other people. because if they're delivering to other people, they will definitely deliver to you. If it's also in a building, in a mall or in a complex where there are other shops there or other boutiques there, you also need to find out if there's enough space for your signage. Whether the space for signage is for your business is visible or it's not visible. Because there's no point spending so much money to start a boutique business and you don't have a visible signage. The signage is what people are going to see to identify you and know that you're actually there. When you've done all these things and you're okay with everything, the next thing is to go ahead and pay for the place. When you pay for the place, please, before you pay for it, please go through the contract and understand everything that is in the contract. If you don't understand everything that is in the contract, please get a lawyer to explain certain things that you don't understand to you. And if there's anything that you don't feel comfortable about, always discuss with the landlord or discuss with the agent where necessary, because you don't want to find yourself in situations that you can't get yourself out of. Also in Nigeria, there was a time that when you want to rent a shop, they will tell you to pay your rent for 2 years. Nowadays, nobody should ask you to pay for rent for 2 years. You should pay for rent for only 1 year. Some people even tell you that you need to pay for a year and a half. If you don't pay for a year and a half, there's somebody else coming. That person is willing to pay a year and a half. So if you don't pay that year and a half, I'm going to give it to that person. Don't let anybody cajole you to do what you are not comfortable doing. What you're going to pay is 1 year. If they're not okay with 1 year, then you leave it and go and look for another place. The thing is, if that is what you want, if starting a boutique business is what you want, you will definitely find a place that is okay for you. The only thing is that it will just take you time searching for a place that you're comfortable with. There's no point starting a boutique business in a place where you start today and in the next 1 year you have to close it because you have so many challenges along the way. And after all this is done, there are other things that you need to consider when you want to start a boutique business. So when you have rented the place and the place is given to you, you also have to consider the interior, how you're going to develop and build the interior of the boutique. You also have to consider dummies and mannequins to display your items. You also have to consider branding items including carrier bags, receipts, tags, labels, and the likes. You need to consider all these things. So my video for today is done, and I wish you all the very best as you start your boutique business. I wish you plenty of success. I wish you a lot of sales. And if you enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up down there. It goes a long way to help my channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Put on the notification bell so that you know when I put up a new video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.